welcome. My name is Heroine Bob. I'm welcome to Bob Buys, where I am going to do my monthly check-in, my reseller recap as I like to call it, for the month of July. For those of you that don't know, my name is Heroine Bob. That's what I go by here on the interwebs. It is also my roller derby name. I am a part-time reseller, which means it's not my primary income source. I do have a regular 9-to-5 job. This is Miss Moxie. You will see her occasionally through my videos. She is purring up a storm right now because she's so happy I'm holding her. But when I put her down, you guys will hear her scream at me because she wants all of the attention. So I'm just letting you know now that if you hear a meow, this is where it came from. So July was actually really good. I have been slowly getting my groove back. I have increased my listings, and despite normally this time of year there would be a summer slowdown, my sales have remained kind of the same. So I'm going to do what I normally do here and show you guys my wall of accountability, which is kind of how I keep track of everything. All right, here is my wall of accountability. So this is June, this is July. So as you guys can see, I did list more, but I also acquired more and I sold less. So hooray for more listing, but maybe not so much for the more acquiring. However, I do think I'm going to be able to list a whole bunch because I have a whole bunch of things photographed and just I need time to list. Because, you know, the acquiring and the photographing are the easy parts. The actual, like, creating a listing and cross-posting, that's the thing that takes more time. So I have all of that. I just need more time. But overall, I'm pretty happy because, again, I did increase my listings. No longer am I at the, you know, I've doubled my listings from 2 months ago. Let's put it that way. And I'm still selling about the same, despite the fact that normally this time of year would be summer slowdown. So I'm guessing that the COVIDs have something to do with that. And the car alarm is telling me that I need to stop talking about the calendar now. So as you guys can see there, I did actually list more. Woo! But I also brought in a whole bunch of stuff. And all of that was, well, the majority of that was from that $153 Goodwill haul, which I will link up above if you haven't seen it. I've already made a third of my money back from that one. I've sold 3 pieces, which, by the way, it was those 3 New With Tags New York & Company pants that I got from that haul. So I'm like, as I list it, it's getting out the door. I will be definitely listing a lot more. I have found my groove as far as pants go. I am halfway through my pants pile, although I am bringing more in because I find that I really like listing them because it's really easy for me to do that now. But I'm going to briefly go over my numbers. So again, this is part-time, this is a side hustle, something that I like to do for fun. And something else I've noticed, I don't know if you guys have noticed it as well, but a lot of the online selling platforms are doing a lot more commercials, not just on traditional media like cable television, but I'm seeing a lot more ads on YouTube, especially for Mercari, which I'm going to start cross-posting there again. I haven't had any Mercari sales in a long time, but that's honestly because I just deleted all of my listings and was like, I'll start over. So for Etsy, I made a total of $58.36 net profit. So that is after all the fees, all the shipping, all the cost of goods. I sold 2 things. I made $58.36. They were both like higher dollar items. I made $65 net on Poshmark. So that's after the 20% Poshmark fee and any shipping discounts I gave and the cost of goods. So I'm really happy about that. I think I only made like 4 sales on Poshmark. And then on eBay, my gross sales. So this is without fees or anything. I have to do a lot more calculations for eBay because of PayPal. So I only give you guys the gross numbers for that. So I got $448.61 are my gross sales on eBay. But, you know, I pretty much sold dollar-wise the same amount I did last month. As far as number of items, I sold a few less. Like I showed you guys on my wall of accountability, I sold about 5 less items, but I made about the same amount of money, so I'm pretty happy with that. I also did opt in and got approved for eBay managed payments. There was some issue because I bank with a credit union that wasn't on their list of 1,000 banks. So I did have to submit documentation in order for them to find my bank. But I will let you guys know how that goes if that starts happening. So I'm excited about that. Also, on Poshmark, I don't know if you guys have seen those ads like I was talking about, the ads on traditional media and on YouTube. Poshmark says at the little fine print at the bottom, you know, the average seller makes $500 their first year. Well, I've been on Poshmark since February and I have sold almost $600 worth of stuff, so doing pretty good. That's a joke. Again, this was part-time. I just thought that was really funny. So I guess that's a nice thing to make. Also, I have a lot of new subscribers. I hit 700. So thank you. I know a lot of you guys came over from the random shout out that Josh gave me from Harry Tornado. Thank you, Josh, again, if you see this, for that. That was really nice and a surprise. I like woke up and there was a whole bunch of new subscribers. I was like, what's happening? And then I watched his video because he premiered after I'd gone to bed. And I was like, oh. But I do a lot of clothing. For those of you that are new, I do clothing and I also do a lot of hard goods, but not the hard goods in the typical reseller sense. I sell a lot of breakable, so like glassware, ceramics, and I sell a lot of vintage. I love vintage everything. I love, and not just, you know, 20-year-old vintage. I love everything, like everything. So thank you guys for coming and checking out my channel. Hopefully you guys will like it here. And that's pretty much all I have to say for July. August, I'm just gonna keep listing, get this together, get this done. And I am noticing that my death pile, that giant death pile, which if you guys didn't see, I'll show you now. So this is a papasan, and it is completely full with my clothing death pile. Welcome to my clothing death pile. So that clothing death pile is now cut in half. So I am making headway despite the fact I am still bringing new stuff in, but I'm doing better about making sure it gets listed. So hope you guys like this, and I will see you guys for some more thrifty goodness later. Bye. Bye.
Hero, 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 hero. I wanna be a hero, hero.